What's going on, guys? EirronJ and welcome to PLE Sunday. This is the first premium live event episode that is going to be on a Sunday. This is how we're going to do it from now on. It used to be on a Saturday, but it is now on Sundays. So we are currently top of the table, as you can see. We've just taken the lead on the fan front as well, and we are ready for Survivor Series. Wade Barrett is leaving us at the end of this week. He's taken 25k, so I'll take that. Their rivalry is at a level 2, so I can't do that, sorry Nathan. And Titus wants to run a main event. You know what, we can do it. You can do that. We'll put you in the main event, that's fine. So we are ready. We haven't had any cards played on us, actually. We need to have at least one Hell in a Cell match. And we have unlocked the big stadium. Now, we don't really have the money to buy it yet. So we might have to go with Survivor Series and just stick with what we've got. We might need to use some of our cards as well. We have got power cards to use. We're going to have to do all of the free things we've got. So we've got a free advertising. We're going to call that one in. A free crew, call that one in. And a free special effects as well. We also have special promotion that we could use if we need it. We are only like 5 weeks away from WrestleMania, which is going to end Season 1. We will throw on a little bit of TLC as well, because we definitely need that. And yeah, I mean, do we go like balls to the wall now, try and get as far away from everyone else as we can in the build up to the final 5 weeks, or do we just save that one for next event? We'll have to have a look. I'm going to buy the health spa, but yeah, let's we've got pretty much everything else. All we need to do now is book the show, and then we can watch the matches, and hopefully we can get even further away. I'm really surprised we didn't have any cards played on us at all, but yeah, let's get into the booking and see how we get on with this one. Right then, we have Logan Paul vs Elias. The stamina for these two is not the best, but we move. Low morale. Yeah, do you know what? We can do that for those two. The stamina's not the greatest, like I said, but we should be fine with that. Titus O'Neil, did he want a main event match now, or? Yeah, so that works for us then. 96 popularity and a 66, and we got 189. So these two should be alright. I think we should be okay with those two. We do need to have a Hell in a Cell. So if we do that as our, let's have a look, tag team. Can they afford to do a Hell in a Cell? I think we should just be on the edge of that being okay. So we'll do that one, lock that in. We've got Dana Brooke and JC Jane. Have any of them got a speciality to do? It's a last man standing. There's a branded PLE as well. Does that say pay-per-view? No, branded PLE bonus as well. So 87 and 68. So got pretty much them in the right order, I think. And then, are our women's division back in business yet? They are not, but I believe we can now start and build a new division up. We'll put, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I think, do we go for that? They've all got good stamina, so we can actually do a, ooh, what do we go for? Hell in a Cell? What's the... Yeah, last man standing is the pay-per-view bonus. So why don't we just go for that in every match then? I mean, they should bang, right? Just because it's the we get a pay-per-view bonus. We'll do a call out on these guys ready for the next event. continue that rivalry if we can. There's not really any need to do that though, is there, to be honest. What we'll do is then, we'll do Wade Barrett can call out. We might need to sign some new people, so what we'll do for now is self-promos. Chester with a self-promo. And then Ivy now with a self-promo. Pretty sure she said she wanted to leave, but sure, whatever. We do not have... We have a health spa, which we could use on somebody. Probably use that on Cameron Grimes, actually. And then I think we save the special promotion. That's looking pretty good for me. Need to put the title on the line. So we've got titles across the board. Any power cards that we should really be using, there isn't, but that's fine. We've only got a little bit of money left, but we will lock that in, and then we will simulate some matches. Last man standing matches, they don't take forever. I'm pretty sure they took forever, right? So what we'll do is then, we won't do that. We'll do... These two are a little bit on the ropes, aren't they? So if we do a submission match for the first one, for the last one, we'll do... That puts us right on the edge though, doesn't it? We are struggling a little bit here. These two have... They should be fine, right? Then we've got 5 different match types as well. We do get a health spa from it. We'll do that. We'll lock that one in. That should be fine. Here we go then. We are ready for the main event. We are, of course, starting with Logan Paul and Elias, our championship match for the WWE Championship. We really, this should have been on last, but we did promise Titus O'Neil that he would be on last in the main event, so we will go for Logan Paul starting at the pay-per-view this time, or the PLE. We also, what I think I might do, as from next season, there's no point really doing it this season because we've only got like, what, 5 weeks left of booking to actually do. On season 2, we will, when I upload these on a Sunday, now that we're doing like, you know, PLE Sundays, which is what we're watching right now, I will upload the normal PLE Sunday at like 2 or 3 o'clock, whatever time this has gone live. If you are watching this when it's live, it's going to be like a premiere like I always do for the PLE Sundays and Saturdays. Whether it's 2 or 3 o'clock, we will upload it like that. And then what I'll also do is I will upload like a short version as well, which just goes over the results. So it'll probably be like a 5-6 minute video as opposed to like however long this video is going to be, because we of course watch every match on this, and some people don't really like tuning in for the full matches. So what I thought I'd do, starting from next season, is that this normal format will carry on, so we will watch the matches, spectate them, but then there'll also be like a little condensed version which will just go over the results. So at the end of a match, when it goes to the screen that shows what star rating it is, it'll just be from there, and then we'll jump on to the next one. So if it's if at the end of a match we've just seen what the rating is, and then I go, oh look at that, 4-star, 5-star, whatever it is, I'm not losing my marbles. It's just so I can edit that down and then put that into a shorter video, like as a highlight thing for the people who don't like watching these full episodes. This is taking its sweet time. I'm not sure why. I think we are still good. Yeah, there's nothing. It's still loading. Just for whatever reason, it's taking longer than I would have hoped. But yeah, that's the way we're going to do it going forward. Just because I think it's yeah, it's just better for people who don't really like. I know how, like, sometimes when I'm watching this, I watch like Xavier Woods or Austin Creed, and sometimes when I see it's like an hour, 2 hours long, I tend to like skip some bits. I watch like the majority of it, but then I might skip a couple of bits. So I know there's just some people that don't like watching videos that are like super long. So if I do like a little condensed version, it's the best of both worlds really. I'm not gonna stop doing these full ones because I know a couple of people enjoy it, but then there's also some people, like I said, that probably wouldn't enjoy this full thing. I'm not sure why this is taking so long. I might have to Alt F4 this and then reload it. So I will be back in just a second. Right then, so this is super annoying, but unfortunately we cannot physically spectate the matches. So obviously there's just been a bit of a time skip. You'll have just seen me waiting to load into the game. I have tried every possible thing. I've updated my graphics card driver. I've verified the integrity of files on WWE. I've made the settings higher, made the settings lower. I've tried pretty much every fix there is, apart from deleting the game off Steam and reinstalling it, because I'm worried if I do that, I'm going to lose the actual save file for this, and then I'll have to start again, which I do not want to do. But like 20 weeks in, there's no way we're doing that. So hopefully this is like a common thing, and there's a patch that comes out to fix this, because I honestly can't be dealing with not being able to watch these matches. What I am going to do, like honestly, I've sat for 25 minutes just waiting for this to load. It's not done it. I've tried everything. I've tried simulating this first match and trying to spectate the second match. I've simulated everything else and then tried to spectate the final match. Nothing's working. I can't remember what the results were, so we're going to go through them again. And yeah, unfortunately, I've jinxed myself by saying that I'm going to record like the normal video where it's like spectated everything, and then release like a shortened version where I edit it down to the results. So it looks like this week we're just getting results. So hopefully next week when it's WrestleMania, we can actually spectate the games, because I'm going to be fuming if we can't watch the final. It's the big build up, isn't it? Like WrestleMania is the big PLE. So if we can't actually even spectate, I'm going to be so annoyed. Like, why is this? I honestly don't know why it's going on, but it's going to be a short episode this week, as you can tell, if you're not watching this when it's premiered. If you're watching this after and you're wondering why the video's in like 10-15 minutes, there's your answer. Just will not let me do it. So we're going to simulate the first match, just simulate all of this. Elias is now the new WWE champion. So that's after struggling to get it all those times, he finally gets his hands on the gold, going into the last little stretch for the last main event of Season 1. Then we've got Gigi Dolan with a weak promo. We've got our next title match, which is a Hell in a Cell for the boys. We're going to simulate this one as well. What are we going to get? We get a 4.5 star from the boys. That's gone to a level 4 rivalry as well, which is kind of annoying, because we wanted to build these guys up over the next couple of weeks. So now they're gonna have to fight once on week 23 or week 22 or 23, and then they're just gonna have to do a bunch of like self promos to keep the rating up there, because we can only obviously make them fight once, otherwise the rivalry will get stale. Another upgrade on the rivalry between Broderick and Cameron Grimes, which is good. Now we've got the last man standing match for the women's title, and that is a 5 star. That is not what we wanted. We should really have put that match first then. I've messed this up a little bit. We do have a good promo for Ivy Nile though, which is what we like to see. Simulate the next match, which is going to be the women's tag team match for the in a steel cage. Sorry, can we get this rivalry to boost up a little bit? We can. It goes from a 0 to a 2, So we'll spend the next few weeks building this up for the last week, because we're losing everyone anyway when it comes to Season 2. Another week promo from Chester, and then the big one. We need this to be 4.5 or more, otherwise we have royally messed this up. We have got 96 and 66 popularity, and we are in an Iron Man match. So come on, please don't be a bad match. It's a draw, and it is a 4.5 star. A draw means I think Scott Hall retains, if I'm not wrong. I mean, you'd think that that's what happens. We will skip these two, then we'll do a little bit of a breakdown and have a look at the stats in depth a little bit more than we normally do. So that is an amazing event. We've got 4.5, 4.5, 5, 3.5, 4.5. So we could really have done with moving that mid-card match to slot 4. Amazing booking from Raw as well. Amazing booking from NXT 2.0 as well. And then amazing booking from WCW. Looking at it, we had the strongest event, I'm pretty sure. If you look at our stars, we got, well, that's 9. 14, then what we've got 18.5, 19, what, 22 stars? Is that 22 stars? So I mean, I'll take it. It's not bad. We've got 163,000 fans, and even with all those cards we played, we do make a loss of 7,000, which is not great. We've only got 216,000 going into the final stretch of this season. That is a huge. We've done absolute madness there on that fan change. Can I go back? 163 as opposed to 111. They have made like 200k in profit. 144 for NXT and 124 for WCW. So if you look at it, we have taken a massive lead there. That's like what, 60,000? Almost 60,000, isn't it? We've got 505, they've got 447. The budget for us is in the absolute bin. But what we'll do for the build-up, now that we've got like 50, 60,000 ahead, we can definitely do some normal matches now and just build up money. We'll just build up the cash. We don't have to worry too much about doing crazy matches, that kind of thing. We're going to do a massive build to the final pay-per-view of Season 1, and then we will get into the draft as well. So we've only got a couple left. Next weekend will be the end of Season 1 as we move into Season 2. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I do apologise. There's just nothing I can do. I've tried everything to make this work, and unfortunately it just wouldn't let me have it. So yeah, hopefully this wasn't too bad. Hope you did enjoy it nonetheless. I will speak to you on the next one. Have a wonderful day as always. It'll be Christmas tomorrow, actually. So Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates Christmas, and hopefully you will catch me on the next one, and everyone gets everything they want, and yeah, has a brilliant holiday. So yeah, catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful time as always. A wonderful day, that kind of thing, and peace. I remember